Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Powering through.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll give it to the back. Get some space around the 30. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The game makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Throwing for his running back. Pass is caught. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Leonard. Makes a quick catch. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him, he's sacked.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
A completion makes it 2nd down. To throw, it's Howard. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Price. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Leonard. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. The shotgun handoff here. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid gain on the running play, 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Evans. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner is brought down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Howard. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 35. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they hand it off to the back. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. And he's tackled after the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down after that previous play. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Howard. Looking for his back. And it's caught. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Dropping back. It's Leonard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Harrison. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And now the handoff. Jukes to get free. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Scanning the field, it's Leonard. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 17-7 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Howard. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important, is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And they will try out the field goal team here. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. And the lead remains 10 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab down the middle. It's Collins. Second down after that completion. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Leonard. Going for a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Gonna run it. It's Judkins. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Abuka. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Back to pass. It's Howard. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Man, I love this call on 4th down. There's a pretty good chance they're going to bring an extra rusher. So you read the end man, regain the numbers advantage. The end crashed. The defense sucked in on the back, and it left an open lane for the quarterback outside for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Smith. Tackle made after the completion. Completion sets up a 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there, a dangerous throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal upcoming. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. On the ground, it's Love. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Leonard. And they get the completion. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Tipped and then dropped. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Short throw complete to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Leonard. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And the single back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.